It was a warm Saturday evening, and my wife, 8 months pregnant, was doing what her doctor recommended, taking short evening walks to stay healthy. She wore her headphones, hummed quietly, and strolled along the sidewalk in front of our neighbor Karen's house. That's when it happened. Karen stormed out, waving her arms like my wife had committed some kind of felony. "You can't walk here," she snapped. "You're disturbing the peace. I've had enough of your stomping." My wife blinked. "I'm just walking," Karen sneered. "You're too loud. You're pregnant and heavy, and I can hear every step. I'm calling the police." My wife thought it was an empty threat until she saw Karen on her phone, giving our address to 911. By the time I stepped outside, 2 squad cars rolled up. My wife looked pale, clutching her belly. "Sir, we got a report of disorderly conduct," one officer said. I raised an eyebrow. "Disorderly conduct? For walking?" Karen marched over, pointing like she was Judge Judy herself. "That's her. She's been stomping and making racket every evening. I can't sleep, I can't concentrate, and I demand she be arrested." The officers looked from Karen to my wife. My wife was standing there in maternity leggings, holding a water bottle, barely able to bend over, let alone cause chaos. I pulled out my phone. Good thing I have our door camera footage. It records the sidewalk too. "Want to see the disturbance?" I hit play. The video showed my wife calmly walking, earbuds in, not making a sound except the shuffle of sneakers on pavement. One officer sighed. "Ma'am, walking on a public sidewalk isn't illegal." Karen shrieked. "She's stomping. That's harassment. Arrest her now." That's when the second officer's patience snapped. "Ma'am, filing false reports is a crime. You wasted emergency services time." Karen went red. No, I'm the HOA president. I have authority." The first officer smirked. "Not over the police, you don't. Step aside." They wrote Karen a citation for misuse of 911 and warned her another stunt like that could land her in court. But it didn't end there. I decided to make sure it never happened again. I filed a harassment complaint with the city. Other neighbors, tired of Karen's antics, came forward with stories. She'd called the cops on kids for riding scooters, on a veteran for flying the American flag, even on a delivery guy for parking too long. Within a month, Karen had racked up so many complaints that the HOA board voted her out as president. And the city fined her nearly $2,000 for repeated false emergency calls. Now, my wife takes her walks in peace. And every time Karen sees her, she slams her blinds shut like we're the criminals. But the whole street remembers the night she tried to get a pregnant woman arrested for walking too loudly.